We are going to the elephant era. Are you with me? Yes, I am so ready. Let's go. Are you sure this thing works? It's not just a compass, Idris. It's a temporal navigator. I think it's tuned to the year 570.
A magical compass. A journey to the year 570. A giant elephant army marching toward Makkah. And a miracle that changed history forever.
We cover the topic in this time travel journey. Have you not seen what your Lord did with the people of the elephant? Did he not destroy their plan and send birds in flocks against them, throwing stones of baked clay, and made them like eaten straw?
Oh, we actually did it! It's a temporal navigator. I think it's tuned to the year 570.
The reason is etched into this stone.
Far to the south, in Yemen, ruled a powerful leader named Abraha.
Look at this.
A magnificent cathedral called Al-Qulis stood at the center of his city. Its walls sparkled with gold and silver. But Abraha wanted more than admiration. He hoped that people from all across Arabia would stop visiting the Kaaba in Makkah and come to his cathedral instead. And then something happened that made Abraha even angrier.
You are one of the poor peoples? What is it you want from me?
I seek your kindness, your majesty.
Why should I care for your kind? What could you offer me?
Fire the Mihal! Now!
One day, a man from Makkah became upset about Abraha's plan. According to historical reports, he secretly entered the cathedral and dishonored it.
I will not rest until I have destroyed the Kaaba, stone by stone. Let's go!
Look at the horizon. Something huge is coming this way.
A deep rumble echoed across the desert as a massive caravan emerged from the horizon.
Forward! We shall reach the city today!
Riding proudly atop the caravan was a ruler named Abraha, determined to reach Makkah. But something unexpected happened. Mahmoud refused to move.
He's huge, but he won't go toward the Kaaba. He's afraid.
As the army approached Makkah, Zainab and Idris carefully made their way closer to the city. There, near the Kaaba, stood a respected elder, Abdul Mutalib. A vast military encampment sprawls across the desert sands. Massive war elephants strain at their chains. Abdul Mutalib, a man of striking height and regal grace, walks through the center of the camp. His white robes catch the wind, and his expression remains calm despite the thousands of spears pointed his way. The interior is draped in rich silks and gold. Abraha, a formidable general, with a scarred face and royal mantle, sits atop a high, ornate throne. He looks up as Abdul Mutalib enters. Abraha is visibly struck by the man's dignified presence. He stands, unable to remain seated before such natural authority. Abraha gestures to his guards to step back. He descends from his throne and sits on the ornate Persian rug on the floor. He motions for Abdul Mutalib to join him.
Speak. What have you come for?
Abdul Mutalib, your soldiers have taken 200 of my camels. I have come to ask for their return. Abraha was surprised. He thought Abdul Mutalib would speak about the Kaaba. Abraha, I have come to destroy the Kaaba, and you speak only of camels. Abdul Mutalib, I am the owner of the camels. As for the house, it has its own lord, and he will protect it. Abraha ordered the camels to be returned and prepared for the next day.
Is that the prophet's grandfather?
Yes. And he trusts that Allah will protect his house.
Abraha, big army coming. Go to mountain.
The peoples of Makkah migrate towards mountain, and old man prays with Allah to protect Kaaba.
Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar. Come on, Mahmoud, move it. We've been here all day. Push him, he won't budge. Turn him towards Yemen. Watch out, he's running. Stop, Mahmoud, get back here.
While soldiers struggled to move Mahmoud toward Makkah, the elephant remained seated. Yet, whenever they turned him away, he walked without hesitation. Then, suddenly, the sky began to change. The bright sun faded behind thousands of birds appearing from the direction of the sea.
Look at the sky! It's happening just like the story. Those are the Ababil birds.
In Arabic, the word Ababil does not simply mean birds. It refers to flocks, groups that arrive one after another. Successive waves coming from everywhere, surrounding their target completely. Some scholars explain that it means organized divisions of birds, moving like powerful formations across the sky. It is not just a name, it is a description of how they came. Massive groups appearing from every direction, overwhelming everything beneath them. And now, the sky itself was filled with Ababil.
The stones are falling! Scatter, everyone, scatter! Turn back now!
ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل
Surah Al-Fil is the 105th chapter of the Holy Quran. The word fil means elephant. This surah talks about a very important historical event where Allah protected the Holy Kaaba in Makkah. Simple translation, meaning overview. Allah says, "Have you not seen what your Lord did with the people of the elephant? Did he not destroy their plan and send birds in flocks against them, throwing stones of baked clay and made them like eaten straw? Allah himself protected his house, and the helplessness of the idols became clear to everyone." Do you know why this all happened? It was because just a short time after this event, the blessed birth of our beloved Prophet Muhammad was destined to take place. The Quran describes their fate with the words Ka asfim makul. But what does that mean? Some scholars explained Ka asf as the dry leaves of crops, grain husks, or straw left behind after harvest. And makul means something that has already been consumed, used up, and discarded. So, Allah gave the people a picture they could easily understand. A mighty army that once marched with pride and power became as worthless as dry straw scattered by the wind. The message was clear. No matter how strong a force may seem, it is powerless before the will of Allah, of the peaceful Kaaba. And the army of the elephant became like eaten straw. The surah concludes that Allah made their efforts in vain and sent the army back routed, protecting both his sacred house and his future messenger.
Time to go home. I'm ready. Did we really just see the year of the elephant? We did. And I think I'll pay a lot more attention in history class from now on.